So let's talk about what to do, what not to do before August 1st, during August 1st, and maybe sometime after August 1st when the upgrade and the UASF, the user activated soft fork, is implemented, and really we'll see what kind of decisions people have made in terms of whether to adopt SegWit, not adopt SegWit, soft fork, hard fork, temporary fork, all that good stuff. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to protect your Bitcoins, how to put yourself in the best position possible, and really kind of offset your risk in this whole thing. So one thing you can do, which is probably the best and most secure thing, is if you have Bitcoin on a centralized exchange where you don't own your private keys, so that could be Coinbase, Kraken, blockchain.info, Poloniex, Bittrex, which are other types of trading exchanges, etc., and you don't own the private keys, basically, then one of the best things you can do is get an offline wallet. You can get a Nano Ledger, a Trezor, or something of that nature, which is cold hard storage, and you can even get a cold storage desktop wallet where you back the private keys up. I'll give some links below in the description box so you can check that sort of stuff out. Very easy to do. You're basically, transferring Bitcoin, transferring the information from an exchange or wherever it is into an offline wallet, where it's very safe. Especially, you should always back up your keys, write them down, or write the recovery passwords down, all that good stuff to properly back yourself up and increase security. So that's the first thing. That's always a good one. Offline wallet. Number two is you can create a paper wallet. Not too many people are familiar with this, and I'll drop another link below in the video description box, so make sure you check that out. That's basically a way to store your private keys and QR codes on paper, so it's offline, and just you can access it that way into a wallet, but the storage and the actual information is on paper. It's nowhere online, so nobody can get it. Secure way to do things, obviously, it's paper, so secure it in a dry, safe place. Link below if you want to do that. It's a good way to have an offline storage mechanism. Nobody can get it. Online, there are some protocols to follow when you are creating a paper wallet in terms of your Wi-Fi and internet connection, all that stuff, just to make sure everything's secure when you're setting that up. But the link that I drop below will make that easy for you. Thirdly, you can, and I do this a little bit, you can offset some of your Bitcoin into a different cryptocurrency. So throughout this time, Litecoin has been a big one for myself in terms of a very rocky market, somewhat of a bloodbath within the crypto space over the past couple of weeks and the altcoin market. But Litecoin's been pretty stable and has kind of stood the test. So to diversify some of your Bitcoin and maybe another cryptocurrency can be a good offset method. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So that can be a good offset method also. But the big thing is to, this is beforehand, this is before August 1st. So you have offline wallet, Trezor, Nano Ledger, cold hard storage on your laptop that you back up, Number two, paper wallet. I'll drop a link below. Another type of way to bring your information offline and keep it cold hard and stored. Three, offsetting some of your Bitcoin, putting it into a different cryptocurrency. I mentioned Litecoin. Stratus has been a pretty stable one. But you can, decide for yourself. That's just my recommendation. And what I'm kind of doing in terms of the coins I'm looking at, not financial advice. Put that disclaimer out there. So that's before kind of August 1st to help offset your risk. And then during August 1st, when these upgrades are happening and really uncertainty strikes, then you don't really want to do much with your Bitcoin. You want to see where things go, how things are implemented, and what type of fork is going to happen. Because if you're wanting to move Bitcoin on August 1st, when all these kind of things are going on and the network is upgrading and really the blockchains are deciding where to go in terms of the type of percentage of people and miners that are implementing certain upgrades, there can be a lot of uncertainty. So don't move your Bitcoin during this time. Look for the updates, look for news, be safe, be mindful about what you're doing and how you're moving. I would just say, if you think of it like, obviously you're going on a train, and the tracks right now, the track is just one track. We're on the Bitcoin blockchain. And if you, store your Bitcoin before August 1st, you're on this track. And if it splits into two, then, and you haven't moved your Bitcoin, you're still on this track and you can, go either way. But when you're here, and if you're correctly stored and secured before August 1st and you don't move your money, then you're in a great position, because no matter what happens, you're going to be all right. So August 1st, look for updates, look for news, don't move your Bitcoin, keep it safe, keep it secure until we kind of know what's happening. Even after August 1st, depending what happens, still be wary of what you're doing, what to do with your Bitcoin, because it could be a rocky situation. And what I mean by that is there have been temporary forks before, and it really depends on the percentage and the majority that go with certain upgrades. And if one of the blockchains starts to get more momentum and starts to, be the verifying blockchain, depending on how the fork happens and how it works, then you don't want your Bitcoin to go into the blockchain that isn't going to survive, because that could lead to your money ceasing to exist. So really the advice there is, on August 1st, obviously look for updates, look for news, and then the days after and coming, make sure you're on top of being in the know about what's happening and the types of forks and upgrades that have happened. And, if people are saying, experts or, people who are really versed in the space are saying, we're good to go, things are looking good, etc., etc. Also, so let's recap. So before August 1st, we have those good methods to secure our Bitcoin. During August 1st, wait for updates, wait for news, don't move your Bitcoin. After August 1st, make sure you, depending what happens on August 1st, will obviously dictate days and weeks after. But even after it, depending on the news that comes out, just be mindful, just be wary of making good decisions, be safe, all that good stuff. And then just a quick one on mindset of this. If we do see a hard fork and things do go two ways, which if you've watched my other video, I think is a much more lower likelihood of happening. But if we do see that happening, it could have crazy effects on the price. As you know, one of the big things with Bitcoin, I think it's the most legit and real cryptocurrency in the sense of it standing the test of time and what it stands for. So if there is a hard fork, we could see some crazy things within the split of Bitcoin and what that means for people in terms of fear, uncertainty, not really knowing what to do. So be slightly maybe prepared for that if that does happen. I don't think it will, but never say never. But don't panic, don't worry. It will be what it will be. I think we'll be fine. The soft fork will implement, SegWit will upgrade the network, and bugs will be fixed, efficiency will be heightened, and I think it will be a good time. I'm just making this video and saying these certain things because you never know what can happen. So I hope that video helps. Check out the links below, as I'll add resources to the things I've kind of said and the advice that I've given in terms of storing your Bitcoin and all that good stuff, making yourself secure, making it more safe, and really offsetting your risk. So I'm Matt Sheriff. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the box below. Take care and have a great day.